Guys and dolls. So, came out late with the dogs again. Pretty black, pretty dark, pretty drizzly. I need keeping an eye on the camera in case it gets a wee bit damp. But no, all good. Really good day today. Um, I'm on for a reason, but I'll just quickly give you a rundown. Everything was good with the doc at the hospital. We went through everything. We've got a really good team around us. I can't ask for better from the NHS. I honestly can't, guys. Really considerate and really thoughtful, covering everything. 110 professionals, no doubt about it. So yeah, I'm really chuffed. It's good to see positive stuff coming from our NHS. They were going to keep her in because still got a chesty cough, and they wanted to make sure there was nothing else. So we needed to get an X-ray. So everything's good with the X-ray. So she released her. So she's going to be induced in 4 weeks, and she's I can't mind the other word now because these are new words for me today. And she's going to get epidural in her back. So she is. Yeah, and so 4 weeks. Sorry about the lights. I'll get out of here soon. 4 weeks. And yeah, the baby's going to be here. If she's not here before that, that's what they're saying. Like, what lights are? It's mental, isn't it? So I actually done a video and I had the mic Wi-Fi, like Bluetooth, but I really like the video as well. To be honest with you, I'm a wee bit. I'm gutted. I am really gutted. I had one of my moments, because I just came on and I was just wanting to talk about a topic, and then I started talking about something else. You know what I mean? About back home, about a couple of guys I know, and it was really a good video. It was really interesting, and it was a cracking video. And then I went on about Northern Ireland, and it was so from my head. There was nothing. I hadn't even thought about any of it. It just came out, and like I just think it was one of the best videos. Sorry about the light. I just think it was one of the best videos I've done. They pick up. These cameras pick up the light, don't they? Very bad. I'll probably turn it out all right in the big screen. Yeah, really happy, 100% happy. Like, I felt like like I was invisible, but I'm not the one pregnant. But it was good to hear everything and everything that was said about what the procedure is. It's quite daunting. Obviously, they tell you the risks and everything, so that's daunting as well. You know what I mean? We go forward 4 weeks if Lucky isn't here, and yeah, I think we've got a name as well, but I'm not going to tell you it yet. But we have came up with a name. I think we're all going to agree on it. We just got to run it by the granny, because we want everybody to be involved in the name. You know what I mean? At least one of the names, Yeah. So no, I was wanting to come on and just talk about what I'm seeing at the minute, what's worrying me, So basically, we've got China, basically surrounding Taiwan, off the coastline. We've got South Korea seriously threatening North Korea, and we have the Iranians telling the Americans to keep their nose out of the thingy business. Out of the Israeli thing, So it is really concerning seeing all this going on. And I'll tell you what's concerning me, guys. I always thought the Bidens would hold on to, or the Lib Dems, the Democrats. I always thought the Democrats would hold on to power by fixing the election, again. That's my opinion, by the way, for entertainment and educational purposes only. So yeah, I always thought that's what maybe would have happened. Something would have happened with the election, but I feel as if it's going to be. I feel as if something's happening. I feel the way everything's moving at the minute. It seems to be a lot of things happening all around the world. She's just trying to squirrel. Oh, it's the leaves. She loves leaves. So you can't really see her. I don't know how much of that you've seen, But yeah, it's concerning. I think, like, I'm worried. You know what I mean? I'm worried. I know we've got the Navy out at RC, and we do think it's because they want to make sure no more immigrants drown, because a wee baby and everything died, or children died, you know, a couple of weeks ago in the boat. Yeah, inside the boat. You know what I mean? So, yeah, God knows what happened. But yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried because Taiwan is responsible for all our technical stuff, all the microchips and everything. I don't know the technical words for everything that we're responsible for, so I'm just going to tell you what I do know. I know that we're going to have serious problems with everything, because everything that we run, computers, iPhones, every Android, lifts, medical, all the medical gear, most of them like are running these things that we need from Taiwan, you know. And you know, China is already, you know, I mean, they're already doing a lot. You know, we're already getting a lot of them as well, and that's concerning me. You know, I've noticed like they don't sell radios with batteries anymore. And one of the things I say is, like, you know, make sure you got a radio with batteries in it. Always make sure. And I know you are all going, "Hi, everybody's got a radio." No, they don't. No, they don't. Us Generation X, we've all got radios with batteries in them, because that's the way we've been brought up. But the younger ones today don't have batteries in their radios. You know. Um, Quite a lot of these things, it's just all digital now, and that's just sealed backs. Whether it's on purpose, I don't know. I mean, if they're 20 years ahead of us and thinking 20 years of us, then it would make sense why they wouldn't sell radios. They would want, if anybody went to town with us, they would want us all to be really confused, and they wouldn't want it to be chaos. The more chaos on the ground, the more difficult it is for the government. Government will be hard enough time, and you know what our government's like, guys. You can see it in our army. You know, it's a bit of a laughing stock, to be honest with you. Everything's gone really bad, you know. Same as Australia. Look at that diversity hire that sunk that in 800 million pound boat. You know what I mean? That's what they say. That's what I hear. That's what I'm picking up. You know. I know it's not nice, really, to say that a woman was in charge of a thingy, but you know, we only go with what's in front of you. It's nothing against women, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have wanted to do that job, you know what I mean? And there's not many people in the world that want to do it. And I just feel, from what I'm hearing from different patriots in America, that she was hired over more capable men, you know, because of the ratio of men to women in that type of like officers, and because she was one of the only few, they just give it there, and you know. Anyway, that's this history in it. But this is not sexist in any way at all, you know what I mean? I'm just telling you what's being reported, you know? And you can understand it. You can see the way the world's going. You see where our country's going, you know what I mean? You can see who's coming into our army and navy and all that now, and what they're sort of saying you have to hire. You know, you get into trouble now if you don't hire people from certain sexual categories and stuff. You know, I don't even know how to explain that one to you, but you know, there is like equal opportunities now that have just went a wee bit crazy. But you know, as far as China's concerned, you know what I mean, they're in a really good position to cause us so much problems, you know, and you don't know that, you know. They own TikTok. God knows what else they own, you know what I mean, technology wise. And you don't know what they've put into things that they've sold us, you know what I mean. They've probably come up with technology. If they're able to put things in the breadth of a hair, you know, they're going to be able to hide stuff in amongst tech, you know. And yeah, it is. Everything's concerning right now. I'm concerned. You know, my advice is just get some tinned food in, guys, you know. I would be stocking up like mad, tinned food, batteries, you know what I mean, and torch, you know, gas is a big one, you know what I mean. Cylinder gas is a really big one, guys. You know, if you've got a camping stove, cylinder gas, you've got to get shitloads of cylinder gas in, and just throw it under your stairs or under your floorboards. Just forget about it, and every now and again just throw something else down on top of it. You know what I mean? It's cold and dry and safe for everything down there, and dark. You know, so stuff will last forever. You could throw spuds down there and they would last for ages. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I would be doing, guys, just to be on the safe side. I'm not saying it. You know, I just think if you're thinking logically and you look at something really logically and you're given if you were handed everything that I'm saying on a bit of card and told to predict the future, you would beat war, you know, very soon, you know. So I don't understand why we're not being trained, or we're not being, there's no adverts or nothing helping us, that like if something does happen. I don't understand that, you know. We just had the Russians flying over there a few months ago. We had to escort them back out of our airspace, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and the bear is getting poked, you know. Let's be honest, Russia is, their patience is being tried. And what's it going to take? Well, maybe they do something really bad in Ukraine, like a nuke, some sort of nuke, or take out Zelensky. Would that be it? You know, be a funny one. We can take out Gaddafi, and we can take out Saddam Hussein, but oh, dare anybody take out any other leader? That's another thing everybody's shouting about, and not to facing justice. People don't understand. You stop talking rubbish. If we can't fucking take Tony Blair to court for war crimes against the Iraqis, and our own soldiers, you know what I mean? What chance is anybody? We can't run about behaving like that. Oh, well, we have. I know we have. I know. But I think, you know, I think it's a bit nuts what people are saying about getting this guy charged and all that, because it's not happening. It's happening all around the world. You know, we've been doing it for years, you know, and there's no comeback. There's no comeback for the Western world. We know that. So it's not nothing. That's not going to change overnight. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's some huge problems in the world. Iran flexing against America. What's that all about? So they must know something we don't. You know, the Chinese and the Russians are all working together. South Korea and Russia are now working together. Yeah. They could plan something that could just cause chaos right now. And even if it's not a war, it could be just South Korea going in and doing damage to North Korea, or it could be China going in and doing Taiwan. You know, that's enough to cause us serious problems. You know what I mean, guys? But we're just going to keep pumping all our billions out of the country. You know, that's what they're doing. You know, and we're going to have nothing left. So whenever we do need stuff on all in this country, there's going to be mayhem. The streets are going to be full of criminals from different countries, and God help us all. That's all I'm going to say, especially for some people down in England. You know what I mean? We'll be all right up here. There's enough of us up here to hold our own. And Ireland, well, that would just change overnight. Trust me on that. Like, they would have that place sorted in 24 hours, you know. And yeah, definitely everything would be okay for this end of Britain. But I dread to think what would happen down in England if there was power cuts and the internet was out and people were hungry. That scares the life out of me, that, like, you know what I mean? I would just tell my friends to get up here as quick as they can, as soon as get on whatever way. Even if you have to start walking it across the Yorkshire Moors, you do it. You know, you get up to Scotland as quick as you can. Hey, cheer up, this way, girl. Come on. So, guys, that's all I was wanting to come on and talk about, because it's in my head. I was scared of losing it. You know, something like, I just wanted to get it out there. I'm concerned. I'm not scaremongering. I'm just telling you what I see, guys. You know what I mean? And it's worrying just because of the election coming. I'll probably feel a bit better after the election. You know what I mean? When Trump gets in, and he gets in all right, and it brings up kosher. You know, that's another chapter, and maybe that's just the wee bit we need to get over to make sure we're safe. That could be the beginning of the end for us. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows what way Trump's going to take with Russia? I'd like to think Putin's going to sit down and speak to Trump, and Trump's going to give Zelensky a backhander and tell him to sit down and be quiet, and give the Donetsk to Russia, and yeah, stop giving Ukraine money and tell Britain to wise up and start looking after their own. I'm hoping that's the way it goes, guys. But I'm Freedom Dad 73 on all platforms apart from Meta. Yeah, it's Wednesday night. It's miserable. So God bless you all. Honestly, guys, God bless you all for following me and watching my videos and supporting me. It's amazing. I'm not going to stop going on about it. So take care, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Definitely last video of the night. And yeah, I'm really happy. Everything's good. My partner's safe. She's way around to her mum's and everything, and everything's great. I'm getting the dogs and going to get myself a bite to eat. How do we see, here we go again. You know what I mean? I say cheerio and then I start talking. But I had a Burger King out there. I was all upset. I don't really have stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's a one-off, but it was good. It was good. I've still got half it left, so I'm going to have that when I go in. Good night, guys.